Please like, subscribe, and be sure to click that bell button for regular and exciting indie film content and your chance to be the first to engage with the Liftoff Global Network of Film Festivals as we embark on launching the careers of the filmmakers of tomorrow.
Hello everyone and welcome to today's stream. Today we are looking at the Paris and Amsterdam Liftoff Film Festival and looking at the films that are currently in the lead as we head into the final 48 hours of the festival. So the festival launched on the 10th of October and it will be running all the way through to the 7th of November, which is this Monday. So you have until this Monday to place your votes for your favourite films during this audience round. So we're currently in the audience round for both the Amsterdam and the Paris Festival, but alongside you guys voting for your favourite films and running that competition, we also have our in-house jury, the Liftoff jury, watching every single film, every single feature film across both the Amsterdam and Paris Festival. So what does that mean? That means that there'll be a handful of films from the audience choice that will move into the network round, and there will also be a handful of films that the jury have also put into the network round. From there, we will pick our winners, season award nominations, and also the audience choice award. So what are these three prizes? So the winners will be screened at one of the Liftoff cities around the world. So we are in 12 cities and we have the full festival circuit coming up for 2023. So winners will be screened in one of the cities in 2023. Then we have our season award nominations, and this is where a handful of filmmakers will be nominated across 14 different categories for an opportunity to pick up one of these trophies. There are 14 trophies, one for each category, and there can only be one winner in each category. But from this festival, from the Amsterdam Festival and the Paris Festival, we will be nominating filmmakers across the board, across those 14 categories. And then we have our Audience Choice Award. And our Audience Choice Award is our award where we'll be inviting 4 filmmakers roughly to join us on our YouTube channel, where we will then do a director's commentary round table with them. And I absolutely love these. We have a few examples on our YouTube channel at the moment where we have invited filmmakers. We screen their films, they're muted, but we speak over them and talk about the experiences that the filmmaker had making them, what they hope to do with their film once it's finished the festival circuit. And it's just a really great opportunity for you, the audience, to ask our filmmakers any questions as well. So they are the 3 prizes for the festival. And before I start announcing the films that are currently in the lead across each of the pages, we were looking at the stats this morning and we can see that there are lots of votes that still need to come in. So what I want to do now is show you the best way to vote. So I've got a quick voting trailer to show you here. Our online festivals are designed to bring much needed new eyes to true indie film. They are a tried and tested method of providing a platform of diverse work to a large audience. The voting process is specifically created to engage people with the collection. Once you purchase the program, to watch the films you'll be sent a ticket email which contains your personal link to sign up to the festival, along with your voting code and link. Before the festival closes, head to the email again to cast your vote. Entering the code in the email will give you access to the form, which will then ask you to select your 2 favourite films and provide some feedback on the projects. Throughout the festival, we'll be running events on our YouTube channel, such as live festival updates, free workshops, and promotional filmmaker interviews. Filmmakers will also receive daily updates from the festival. Thank you. Okay, so remember that you have to vote for your 2 favourite films in order for your films to count. Make sure that these are the films that you're genuinely enjoying, because there are some incredible films across both the Amsterdam and Paris Festival. So let's start. Let's take a look at the films from the Amsterdam Festival first. I'm just going to click a few buttons over here. So we're going to start with the Amsterdam Festival. And it has been fantastic to see so many people engaging with the short film content especially, but also the features but we're going to start with the Judges Select Shorts program. So some statistics that I'd like to throw at you. And before I do so, I can see there are a few people watching this live. So if you have any questions or would just like to say hello, the chat room is open and I have got my eye on it. So if you do have any questions, want to shout out a film, if there's something incredible that you've seen this week and you just want to give it a little shout out, please put that in the chat room and I will do my best to do so throughout the stream. Okay, so the Judges Select program, we've had almost 1,000 playthroughs across the board on this program, which is fantastic. We're on 934 playthroughs as it stands at this moment in time, but I do believe once the festival has come to an end and over the weekend that will smash the 1,000 number. So really great to see so many eyes on this program. We've got 32 different countries tuning in to watch the program. We've had 131 votes in so far and an audience number of 134. So this page is doing extremely well. If you are still yet to vote, you can do so, and you need to do so before Monday when the festival comes to a close. So in the lead, we currently have Download My Heart in the Metaverse, and this is directed by Mo Rebeck from the USA. It is the world's first music film based on the first global song about the metaverse. The film takes the audience on a grand musical tour of the metaverse, and it is a part of the Download My Heart series by #Queens. So well done, Mo, for holding on to that pole position. Closely behind, we've got Runaways. We can see the Dutch name on the screen there, and this is currently on 29 votes. This is huge numbers. So well done, Brandon Olofsson. And this film is from the Netherlands as well. So Runaway is a story of Robert and Frank, who have been sex buddies for months. And while Robert has affection for Frank, he recognizes that Frank is guarded and emotionally detached. Robert knows about Dan, Frank's younger, handsome boyfriend, but he believes that he can earn Frank's affection. So well done. These two films were in the top positions in the last roundup as well. So let's see when it comes to the network round if they can hold on to their position. So moving on then to the features, some statistics again here. So this program is doing very well for our feature program. We've had 516 playthroughs. We've had 14 countries watch the program so far. 67 votes are in, and we have an audience number of around 75. That also means that there's still a few votes to come in, so things could change, especially because the films that are currently in the lead and the ones that are behind that are very close in regards to votes. So up first we have Rent a Man, and this is directed by Raphael Slack, and this is from the USA. This is a mystery, crime, drama, psychological noir thriller, a mystery, crime, drama feature film. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then definitely give this film a watch. A seasoned gangster is a debt collector for an underworld who tracks Marks with gambling debt. One unexpectedly dies, the other escapes. Big Slick, his boss, texts him the Rent-A-Man ad, so he decides on conniving plan where our story begins. Then we have A Fistful of Karma, which is on 14 votes. Rent-A-Man was on 16 votes, this is on 14 votes, and I believe the film that is just behind A Fistful of Karma is on 13 votes. So like I said, everything can change over the weekend. A Fistful of Karma, on 14 votes, is directed by Terence Gross, and this is a film from the UK. Il Centrano is a retreat centered, nestled in the Tuscan hills. Run and staffed by a group of misfits, it hosts group seeking spiritual growth, weight loss, detox, and escape from reality. Its 600-year-old walls bear witness to the entire emotional spectrum, from desire to insanity, that comes with the territory of spiritual seeking. So there we have it. So we are now moving over to the Paris Festival, and as you know, these two festivals are running in tandem across the same dates. We're going to be starting with the Judges Select program and with the statistics again. So the Paris Festival is slightly smaller than the Amsterdam Festival. We have playthrough numbers of 367 for the Judges Selects program. 16 countries currently watching, which is great. 49 votes in and an audience around 52. Again, there's still some votes to come in here, so things may change. And Paris has definitely changed a lot since we last did a roundup. So currently in the lead on 11 votes, we have Mind Dust, and this is a film from Norway, directed by Gunnar Tornes. Through an interview, Zara looks back on her upbringing on a farm in rural Norway, together with her older brother Tom and her widowed father. We follow Zara through the winter of 1978, a winter in which her relationship with her father takes a drastic turn and her life on the farm changes forever. So there we have it, a film from Norway. Great. On 8 votes, we have Quelle chanson d'amour, and this is directed by Alvaro González Dolos from Spain. And this is an animated music video. And the films that were closely behind this also aren't that far away from the votes, so those may change again when it comes to the network round. Then we're moving on to the Paris features. And again, as always, we start with the statistics. So we've got 61 playthroughs on this program so far, 11 countries watching. We've only had 8 votes in, which means, sorry, that's a lie. We've had over 20 votes in for this for this program, and we have an audience of around 25. So there's still quite a few votes to come in. So looking at then the films that are currently in the lead, we have a tie. We have a 3-way tie on this program, and I'm just going to pull the mic a bit closer. We have a 3-way tie on this program, and the films that are currently in the lead are A Bogota Trip, and this is on 3 votes, and this is directed by Philip Zivek from the USA. 2 sets of American tourists bump into each other in Bogota, Colombia, which sparks potential relationships that could spell disaster for their lives back home. Then we have Bruv, and this is on 3 votes. This is directed by Leonid Lyotev from Russia, and this is a documentary. The elder brother of a famous Russian soccer player is left without contract with a team and goes to Turkey for a preview. At the same time, with his sports career, he develops a brand dedicated to his favorite game. And then we have Bad Luck, which is directed by Jean-Louis Uzan, and this is also from Spain. A trip around the world could be anyone's dream, right? Except when one is a fugitive in the midst of an existential crisis like me. A schizophrenic Hollywood screenwriter who has seen too many movies is searching for murder. So there we have it. So those 3 films are currently on 3 votes, which again means once all of the films have been voted for and all of the votes are in, this all may change. So it'll be exciting to be sitting here next week announcing the network round. So for anyone who is watching and you have still got to place your votes, you have until Monday to do so when the festival comes to a close. And we will be hoping to announce the network round by Thursday. But everyone who is taking part, you will be informed about when the network round will be taking place, and you will also be invited to watch those finalist films. Thank you to everyone who has taken part, and for those who have watched the stream live, it's an absolute pleasure having you on this Friday afternoon. Have a lovely weekend, and I will see you all next week. Until then, bye-bye.